Hey there, my name is James Clark and I'm the head Sherpa at Supplemental Oxygen Digital. This video series and our new company are designed to help businesses make some sense of digital media and digital technologies for their business. We thought we'd start by trying to make some sense of why we would call ourselves Sherpas or what any of this mountain stuff and oxygen stuff has to do with digital media. So let's talk for a second about what the word Sherpa means. The word Sherpa means people of the East in Nepalese. It refers to an ethnic group of Nepalese who are native to the Himalayan region. They're known, this is what you would know them for helping people in mountain expeditions, particularly climbing Everest. And they can do that because they have a genetic mutation, several of them actually, but particularly they produce about twice the nitric oxide that you or I do. And that allows them to breathe at these altitudes where you or I can't breathe. For example, Everest summit is 29,000 feet. That's higher than the cruising altitude of the A300 you're probably coming into Kathmandu on if you're actually going to try to climb Everest. As a result of those extraordinary altitudes, every 16 people who try to climb Everest, only 4 of them make it, and 1 of them dies trying. And the primary difference between those who make it and those who don't is the Sherpa that they choose. Sherpas do a lot of things for their non-Himalayan native clients. One of the most important things they do is they chart a safe path through the dangerous ice that makes up most of the top levels of Everest. They make camps, they carry food, they provide advice, but maybe even the most important thing they do is they carry canisters of supplemental oxygen. These canisters work not unlike scuba divers' tanks on their back would work when they're 300 feet underwater. And the metaphor works because there's not a lot more air, quite frankly, at 29,000 feet than there is 300 feet underwater. And the beauty of the Sherpa and his ability to help keep you alive is that he can breathe up there when you can't and can make sure that you get your supplemental oxygen canisters. Now, digital media and digital technologies, they don't kill a whole lot of people. At least not that I know of. So maybe it's a bit hyperbole to talk about digital media and digital technologies in the context of Everest and oxygen and dying. But really in the 21st century, a business that doesn't show up on the first page of Google, a business whose website doesn't work on a mobile phone, who can't be found in social media, or who doesn't address negative Yelp feedback, can quickly become digitally invisible to customers. Potential customers, current customers, former customers, and being digitally invisible can kill a business in 2014 as quickly and silently as hypoxia can kill a climber at the top of Everest. And so really what we see in this day and age is that small businesses, medium-sized businesses, even large businesses today need a Sherpa, so to speak, to help them get up the mountain that is digital marketing and digital technologies. And without it, they're simply not going to make it. And when that business thinks about who the best person is to help them get up that mountain, what we think makes a lot of sense is to refer back to that Sherpa definition, which is that if I'm going to help you get up that digital mountain, in order to do that, I have to be native to those mountains, to those peaks and those high altitudes. I have to be able to have been there myself, ideally several times, be comfortable there, and again, metaphorically, be able to make sure you get supplemental oxygen at those altitudes that I don't need. For example, I was raised in the Silicon Valley before the term Silicon Valley existed. My father was a computer scientist, helped found the IBM Research Lab in San Jose. My mother, I believe, was the first woman to get a degree in engineering, software engineering, computer science from Queens College in New York. In 1983, at the age of 12, I wrote my first software code on an IBM PC Junior to teach my then 8-year-old sister to do multiplication tables. My sister is now a 38-year-old mother of 2, if that gives you some context for how long ago that was. But this is all I've ever done. And 20 years later, 12 years at AOL, 4 years working in the TV industry recently, trying to help TV business, their newsrooms, their sales organizations, and most interestingly, their clients figure out how to take advantage of digital media and digital technologies in their business. And what I've come to realize and what my partners have come to realize, who are as digitally native people as I am, is that no matter how hard you try, no matter how badly you want to, no matter how much time and effort you put into it, digital media and digital technologies change so often and are so complex and varied that if you're not digitally native, you're not going to succeed at it, or at least it's going to be incredibly difficult for you. And what we believe is that just like someone who is native to making artisanal furniture or making wonderful smoked brisket tacos or selling cars, none of which, by the way, are things that we could do at all, our native skill set in these technologies and in this digital media can help small businesses, medium-sized businesses scale a mountain they otherwise couldn't have. That's why we talk about it this way. That's why we think about it this way. That's what this video series is for. That's what our new company is for. And if it's interesting to you at all, you can come back here, Supplemental Oxygen on YouTube, supplementaloxygen.com. You can find us on Twitter, be on Facebook soon enough, or look us up in Google. Come back as soon as you can and let us know what you think. We look forward to trying to be helpful. Thanks.